What's up, world? It's your boy, Darren Terry going coming back at you with another episode of FightCast. As you guys saw, it got ugly. It got real ugly in the cage. Only 2 Saturdays ago. Oh yeah, I'm talking about over the 4th of July. We saw Jorge Masvidal go ahead and make that 5-second world shocking knee over Ben Askren, and the world stood still for just a moment in time. And just reflect, we're talking about a guy that was 19-0, coming from a different organization overseas, over here inside the UFC. Jorge Masvidal, if you go ahead and you look at him, it's just like, what? Because it's like, well, you knew that this is going to turn into just the type of grappling match or something like that because Ben Askren was there. And so the crazy thing about it is, like, you just didn't know what was the it factor was there. The it factor was the shock factor of what was going to happen. Hey, what are you doing? No. My kitty over here messing around. So here's the thing. Here's the crazy part about this whole ordeal. 5 seconds. Bam, flying knee. The type of athlete Jorge Masvidal is, he's able to go ahead and do those type of things. He could explode into your face like that with a flying knee. Ben Askren is not that type of athlete. I mean, what I mean is he's not like explosive, and he would have did that. Like, that was, obviously they were practicing towards that. Obviously that was trained. Obviously they knew that was coming. And so, yeah, it was going to happen that way. So here's the thing. Ben Askren is the type of athlete that is just going to wrestle, just going to grapple, doesn't have just redunculous stand-up, okay? It's not going to be that type of redunculous stand-up itself. And so then you take a Jorge Masvidal that does have redunculous stand-up, that had just came off knocking off Darren Till, knocking out Darren Till easily. So you go in matches like that, you go with these type of ordeals, and then you go ahead and see, okay, look, this is going to be like all about if it goes to the ground or not. Put Ben Askren 19 times, 20 times, it has gone to the ground. Okay, as we can see. So that's the thing, is to being able to go ahead and stop someone. It was perfect. Okay, stand up versus ground game. Who shall win? Okay, so, but we know, here's the thing. We knew what happened. I don't know if that bout will ever happen again. What I mean is, they don't want to run that back. They don't want to go ahead and actually do another matchup like that. Ben, he could fight pretty much anyone. Obviously, he's got to go ahead and bounce back from that. They're going to give him somebody ridiculous because just how the UFC is. And so, Ashton's going to get another amazing stand-up guy. It'd be great, though, if he got like a Darren Till. Like if he got somebody like a Darren Till, that'd be pretty cool to watch. I don't know what would happen there. I really don't know what would happen. Darren Till has lost 2 fights in a row. And then you have Ben Askren, who just lost once. Okay, so it'd be fun to watch. It'd be cool to see. So, or you'd have or maybe a Ben Askren versus a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Ooh, that's a great matchup. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you guys go and comment. Let me know, what you think about that. So here's the great thing about it. All right, now John Jones. Obviously, that huge fight with Diego Santos. I want to go ahead and clarify on that as well. People were talking about, I thought John Jones lost that fight. That's stupid. John Jones did not lose that fight. Matter of fact, he won inexplicably that fight. It's kind of weird. Okay, so here's the thing. Octagon control, he's walking backwards. Diego Santos was literally going backwards the entire fight. Now, that's one thing that lost him the fight. The second thing that lost him the fight is that he blew out his knee. Okay, kicking John Jones, which he's kicking Bones. John Jones kicking him in the knees, kicking him in the shins. The cleaner shots definitely belong to Jones. Diego Santos has what it takes to be up there in that upper echelon. That's the best fight that anyone has ever given John Jones. But I don't know. I don't. John Jones didn't take it to the ground. And I didn't know why that was going down. But even though when he hurt his legs, he still didn't choose to go ahead and go to the ground with them. So, we're just going to see exactly what happens with this. I don't know what's going to happen next with John Jones, though. We're going to see exactly, because you got these killers here coming in here now. These killers. He's really dusted off everybody. He just had that close fight with Diego Santos. And so, before that, I mean, he dusted off, oh boy, I don't see him having a largely contested fight unless he goes against somebody like there's two ridiculous dudes. One dude's coming up from Brazil right now. I can't remember his name. He's been knocking out everybody in like 5 to 10 seconds at 205 pounds. And so there's going to be some dudes that like literally he's going to run into, and it's going to be a different game all the way around. So we're going to see. Greatest of all time as of right now, hasn't lost an actual fight. So that's Jones. So we'll see what happens. So what's happening next in this whole world of MMA? What is next? I know, like that's like really the question that is abroad as of right now. I would say, let me see here. They got Dos Anjos versus Edwards. That's going down in San Antonio. So yeah, that's gonna be a cool card. Actually, it's gonna go ahead and be. Let me see. That's just gonna go ahead and be UFC Fight Night. I have to see exactly how that develops. Leon Edwards and Rafael Dos Anjos sounds like a good bout to me. That does sound like a nice little bout. We're going to see exactly what goes down with there. I don't know. I would think Rafael Dos Anjos would be able to win that one, but Leon Edwards, you never know, man. He could just knock your ass out. So Leon Edwards fought amazingly against Gunnar Nelson. He's got it all. He's got everything that's needed for the challenge. We'll go over that undercard a little bit at a later time. Let's go to UFC 240. That's actually happening on July 27th, the next week. That's going to be Holloway versus Edgar. So we have Max Holloway. Max Holloway coming off one loss in a very long time. He's been putting people away. He lost to Dustin Poirier. He looked like he was just smaller than him. And so that's the biggest thing about it. He just was frail compared to a bigger, more massive Dustin Poirier at 155 pounds that actually fills up that weight class and has been fighting there. And so it's one of those deals where he was getting the better of the strikes. That fight was not going to go to the ground, as you can see that. So here's the thing. Okay, so we got main card, Max Holloway versus Frankie Edgar. Man, I think that reach might be too much for Frankie. Max's reach is ridiculous. They both kind of fight the same, where they throw a whole bunch of punches and bunches. And they kind of just absorb a lot. Frankie, he still has a great chin. I know he got knocked out that one time against Ortiz, but I don't see that happening, him getting knocked out, but he could get knocked out, dude. Because Max just keeps it coming. He knocked out Jose Aldo twice. He just keeps it coming. And so that's the thing. I don't know. Frankie keeps it coming. It sounds like an amazing fight on paper. Sounds like an amazing fight. I know Max Holloway is going to go ahead and obviously be the winner in Vegas right now. He's going to it'd be a long shot for Frankie to pull this off. So we're going to see exactly what happens with this whole ordeal. Frankie also has lost twice to Jose Aldo. Really huge fights. And Max has just been able to piece him up. All right, so we're going to see exactly what happens at a whole ordeal. I don't know what's going to happen, when you go ahead and look at those kind of ordeals. So, but yeah, these are just fights that are literally on the horizon. So Holloway versus Edgar. That's going to be July 27th. We're just talking about the main card right here. Also, Dos Anjos versus Leon Edwards, which will be grand as well. Also, huge fight, basically end of summer. We got Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. That's going to be redunculous. I don't know exactly what's going to happen in that. When you go ahead and see the first fight, it looked like it was totally going Stipe's way, but he could get clipped. This guy's huge. Oh my gosh, Daniel Cormier is huge at heavyweight, okay? And he hits hard as hell at heavyweight. And we saw that, okay? So, if he can clip Stipe Miocic once, there's no reason to think that he can't clip him again. There's no reason to think that he can't, out-wrestle Stipe. There's no reason to think that, this fight can't go his way fast. Okay, it could go his way in the first round, like it did last time. So you just never know. I would love to go ahead and see a knockdown, drag out fight for all 5 rounds. They're so powerful though. You just don't know what's going to happen. But Stipe just looks way bigger than him, and then he still could get pieced up, still get knocked the fuck out. So that's what makes DC one of the GOATs. So you got to look at situations like that. So that's going to be an amazing fight right there. Okay, so oh no, it's like man, I love watching fights like that. Yeah, because you got this guy. Cormier is like 5'8" or something. He's like 5'9", and Stipe is like 6'5" or some shit. It was ridiculous watching them fight in the first place. I mean, watching these two guys like in the cage with each other. It's like, how is this even happening? And then boom, the guy that's like 5'8" wins. And so yeah, it's of course not about how it's a fight. Okay, it's a fight. Anybody can win. Shoot, a midget could win. So that's the thing. We're gonna go over these fights in more detail, but I will be back with you here on FightCast, and we will go ahead and talk more detailed. I want to get a little bit more detail about this one in San Antonio that's going to be coming up. Dos Anjos versus Edwards UFC Fight Night. That's going to be happening on July 20th, so that's coming your way on Saturday. I will talk to you soon. More to come here on FightCast. We'll see you soon.